rise and shine. It's weekends like this weekend that I look forward to. Although it sucks, I look forward to. Got a 5-day weekend and it started today, Friday. The river has nobody on it. So I went out last night. I'm sorry, I did not mean to keep this from you guys. I went out last night, set some limb lines. I didn't have a chance to do much of anything once I got off of work yesterday. But I did get something. I was using I said it wrong in the last video. It's strawberry garlic hot dogs, not hot dogs strawberry garlic. I don't know. I'm still waking up, so forgive the blur of information coming towards you right now. But yes, woke up a little late, but it was kind of on purpose because I woke up at like 3:45 to go check my lines and realized it's Friday. All the other dudes are gonna be at work. Yeah, so I went back to bed. It's not often that I get a chance to sleep in, but now I'm up, got the boat loaded up. Now let's go ahead and head to the river. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't forget the coffee. This morning is oh my gosh, there's no words to explain how beautiful this morning is. I am so glad that I got the opportunity to come out here this morning and I'm speechless. It's just beautiful. I'm speechless. I am right now drifting to my first spot. Save some gas, save some battery. The river will take me there. I mean, I might have to paddle a little bit or use a trolling motor, but I'm going to my first line. I'm going to have y'all in the back of the boat and watch me in the front. I'm gonna do my best not to lose another fish, on camera at least. Woo! Almost lost him. Ooh, almost. I'll tell you right now, I think we got another one. Yeah, oh yeah, we definitely got another one. Without losing them. Yes. Oh, almost fell. Now that was exciting. I'm just gonna give a quick rundown. River I'd never been on before. A type of bait that I've used once before, But that was it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than the beautiful scenery, I'm definitely going to be staying on this river for a while, for a long time. It seems to be successful. As the water clarity is beautiful. Barely any trash on the river. Barely any sign of people setting lines or floating jugs or anything on there. So this looks like a river that can provide my family food for the rest of the summer, or at least fish for the rest of the summer. The one thing I do want, I don't know if I mentioned this, I can't remember if I mentioned this, or if I'm even going to edit this in the video where you see me fishing. Anyways, one thing I do want to talk about is my original setup. Now, I come from, originally before I moved to where I'm at now, a river that was very muddy, I don't even know how to explain it, but it was very muddy, very trashy, trash everywhere. And that's the reason, if you're questioning me, the reason why I have these floats. And it's to mimic the trash so that no one sees my lines. So I made this so that my lines are camouflaged. And I had problems in the past where people stole my gear literally right off. Fish and the entire thing. You know, most people just cut the line and take off. Nope, apparently not here in Tennessee. They take the whole thing. So last year I lost a total of 16 fish by witnesses that were on the river. So I made this system, and ever since I made this system, I've been more successful. But this new river that I'm on, I'm gonna have to switch up, because this is actually not as camouflaged on this nice, clean, clear river. So I have to switch up my setup to, I'm just gonna go with this simple setup, is about 5 to 6 feet of line, and then I'm gonna have other lines that are about 7 to 8 feet. On one end it has a barrel swivel with a tag, a small tag, and at the end of it, anywhere from a 5/0, 6/0 hook. I go for fish that I want to eat, so I don't go for the big ones. The reason why I have barrel swivels on my line, I don't tie it to the tree or anything, is because it allows me to reuse the line. I don't have to cut, I don't have to worry about taking off a knot. I could just simply unclip, clip around a limb. I can even wrap, you know, a little bit more on there to bring it up out of the water. It fits my way of fishing. But yeah, I think this is the setup I'm gonna go ahead with from now on. It's a lot harder to find, even for the person setting it, and you have to memorize where you set your lines. Mark it on a map, a GPS, or, you know it well. This was the last one that I set last night, and I didn't pay attention to where I set it. Luckily there was no fish on there, because it took me like 2 hours to try to find this line. So learn my lesson. I'm definitely going to be marking it on the map from now on, and learning that river too, just in case, because there was like no service where I was at. So Onyx Maps didn't work, Google didn't work, nothing worked. I couldn't even text the wife or anything, which is actually pretty awesome. Not the wife part. Not the wife part. I'm just saying it's pretty awesome to get. But yeah, out of 22 lines that I set, I got 5 fish. One of them, unfortunately, was not alive when I found it. I had to actually, normally I'll go before sunset, set my lines, and then around the time I finish setting my lines, I'll recheck the lines, make sure nothing was on there. Well, I only checked half of them last night because I had some technical difficulties with my lights on my boat. So before it got totally dark, fog was coming in, I wanted to safely make it back to the dock. Bad decision this time, but that fish will not go to waste. I'm using that fish right now. It's in the deep freezer. I will be using that fish for bait, for whether it is for more limb lines, my turtle lines later on this summer, or using them in crawfish pots. So I will make sure that fish does not go to waste, along with the other leftovers of the fish that I got. I normally most of the time use them for chum or whatever to set around my lines. But hope y'all enjoyed that. I am so glad I was able to share that with y'all, to be able to get my success for the first time on the camera. That right there I actually enjoyed. I've been waiting for the past, I mean, I know it's only been a month, but I've worked hard to try to get my success on camera for everybody to see. So I actually enjoyed that. But
So that's one day down, or that's not even, we're not even done with this day on this 5-day weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna, I know for a fact I'm gonna be setting limb lines. I got a buddy who's been wanting to go with me to set limb lines. He's never done it before, so I'm gonna try to contact him, see if he's available this weekend. Got frog gigging to do this weekend, and we got some chores around the farm to do. Whether or not I'm gonna be vlogging them, I don't know. I do need to learn to keep the camera on me more often, because last night would have been awesome catching that one catfish. So, but yeah, just keep it going.